two teams, two rising storylines, and an early look.
Phenomenal, and listen, Caitlin Clark, it's all about her being healthy. And
2026 preseason, and the Fever win the tip. Get it all the way to Billings. Billings down low, hands it off to Clark. Clark being guarded by Gardner. Puts the floater up and rattles it in.
I really like the aggressiveness, and you can hear the crowd just getting into it. Woken up, health was the main priority for her in this offseason, and I like the aggressiveness to start.
Only played in 13 games last season. Looking to play way more and be healthy. Using the screen from Jones, Ionescu to Brianna Stewart. Trying to take it in on Hines Allen, the jumper. Doesn't get it to fall. Cunningham with the rebound. That's an area where Brianna Stewart is looking to improve this season on her shot. Cunningham takes the three, knocks it down.
Well, we highlighted her coming out the gate, right? She's got to be Sensei line this season. They need that outside perimeter shooting for a team that was super banged up. Sophie Cunningham is that fire, that grit behind to knock it down.
Yes, she is a knockdown shooter. She is feisty over there, making the offensive foul. Clark takes the three and drills it.
Oh my, behind the back. There's not a question that she has come up in this game, getting right early, showcasing what she's been working on in off season.
A quick 8-0 start for the Indiana Fever. Ionescu being guarded by Mitchell, double team, over to Gardner, to Benijah Laney Hamilton. The first time she's been in action since last season, puts it up, gets it to rattle in. Benijah Laney Hamilton, welcome back.
That absolutely has to feel good. And that's that ISO back, something the Liberty were missing last season. And she's out there on the floor making it happen already.
Mitchell by the New York Liberty. Stewart being hounded by Mitchell, lays it up and in. Sweet move.
Really nice job of just keeping the dribble alive. Absorb the bump from Mitchell and then score a tough one.
8-4, a 4-point lead for the Fever. Clark, the step back. Doesn't get it to fall, rebounded by Stewart. Thought about it, but traveled.
Traveling violation, Indiana ball.
So far, Dominique, we are off to
another in.
And that's what she can do, get tough buckets in big moments. This is just a preseason game, but both teams are really coming out on fire. Clark makes her way into the lane and swatted by Jonquel Jones. Cunningham, another one, cash.
I like the feistiness already because we saw JJ after that, but Cunningham staying right in it after the possession, lights up a three.
Jonquel Jones was top 15 in blocks per game last season for the New York Liberty. Jones working her way down, turn around, bakes it in.
She's so fundamental. She's so fun, that left leg off the glass.
Clark to Billings, drives inside on Jones, way off. And the Liberty is off to the races. Stewart takes a little bump from Cunningham, and she's gonna go to the line.
Opponent, and then fades away, kisses it off the glass.
That foul was on the floor. She is not going to the line, but Ionescu trying to take it inside. Mitchell thought about it, out to Clark. Faked it, Cunningham gets it in the baseline, trying to drive. Picks it up, Billings takes a three of her own. Doesn't get it to fall, but grabs her own rebound. And that's why you never give up on a play.
And she never does. She plays Monique Billings because she does exactly that. She gives you offensive rebounding. She loves to set screens.
And you can see the ball movement there. This is what they talked about in this offense. Brianna Stewart's an easy one up to go.
Yeah, everybody's just getting to their spots right now.
A fast-paced game, back and forth. Kelsey 18-8. Gardner thought about it. Being guarded by Clark. An easy lane, wide open, puts that one in.
I really like that. Ionescu just going to set an easy screen. And there's so much pace, I can't even get a word in here, partner.
Can't get a word in at all on the floor today. Benijah Laney Hamilton.
Hey, this is looking like a pickup game right now.
Uses the screen, takes the jumper. Doesn't get it to fall, rebound. Pushing the pace, Clark to Cunningham. Doesn't get it to fall. Long board by Brianna Stewart. Wow, the game has been going so fast. We're already at 5:15 here in the first quarter. And an offensive foul on Brianna Stewart. The Fever, Walker Kimbrough as well. And for the New York Liberty, you have Anna Lee Mailey, Sarah Pryor, and Han Shu. Takes the jumper, Doesn't get it to fall. Battling for the rebound. Bodies hitting the floor. Maylee was going for that one in Hines, but right now a 17 to Barclays official baking partner of the New York Liberty. That one is going to stay right there, but you made a key point in Stephanie White. She said that last season there were a lot of freak injuries going on, but no matter what they were going, they stayed together, they embraced one another, embraced the new pieces, stayed together, and they were connected. And they get that one to fall right there. A 9-point lead. Maylee. Walker Kimbrough all over that one. Hahn, who is a fan favorite, super happy to be back here in the States playing for the New York Liberty. Ionescu takes the three. Doesn't get it to fall. Maylee everywhere to start in this game. Falling, taking bruises, diving for those loose balls. Exactly what you created throughout this offense, this new system under Chris DeMarco. Oh, nice pass from Sabrina Ionescu to Maylee.
And as you mentioned, this is where the spacing comes into play. She just comes off the screen. There's so much space to operate. Reading the defense, but Kelsey Mitchell is just lightning fast on the other end.
Yeah, she is a toughie with the long arms. Couldn't even get it up ahead to get that one out of there.
What we saw her do last season was remarkable. She had to take on so much with this banged-up Fever team.
A nice steal. Timpson takes it all the way and puts it up and in.
Timpson has such the easy takeaway and the finish on the other end.
The Liberty with 4 turnovers to start in the first quarter. Prior, the seas part, but swatted from Raven Johnson. She's a beast on the defensive end. Walker Kimbrough, splash.
Listen, I know the lane looked clear, but when you got Raven Johnson anymore, her recovery time is excellent to come over and help her teammate. And you see her up here on the ball, but man, that was a beautiful swat she had to take that layup away from Pryor.
Raven Johnson, she's just a pest on the defensive end.
Absolutely. Entire career at South Carolina, choosing to stay another year, work on her game, just elevated career highs in her shooting percentage, but defensively, she's just outstanding.
Hahn takes the jumper, knocks it down. That is an area of her game where she said she has continued to grow, and we're seeing it right there.
Beautiful touch.
Billings down low, nice pass, and was able to get it and finish.
And you can see that Fever just, as soon as you're not on your P's and Q's on the defensive end, they're trying to get a quick bucket early in the shot clock, and so far doing a really nice job of that.
27 to 15. Fever up by 12. Pryor thought about it, taking it inside, and Raven Johnson was all over that one again. Hahn comes up with the ball. Maylee takes the jumper, doesn't get it to fall, rebounded by Fowler, swatted, and Caitlin Clark.
It has, and they've been trying to limit them to second chance points, but I really like the Liberty and how they've been getting on the glass, crashing hard. We saw Maylee do that, Hahn as well.
Second chance opportunities, but just haven't been able to finish, and the steal right there. Fowler wide open, lays it in. Continues to improve on a year-by-year basis. Stewie in the lane, lefty lay is good.
Absolutely. I think Savage just really paid attention to her season. They were running her off the three-point line. She just looked in shape. She wanted to elevate that this year in the offseason.
Yes, she said that's what she worked on. The steal comes up there. Sabrina Ionescu to Breanna Stewart, takes the three. Cash!
You know what? That had to feel good for Stewie. 24%, her worst in her career.
Yes.
So even in the preseason, getting that feel, setting the feet, and getting one up early, it's a good sign.
Definitely, and it was her last 2 seasons to where she had the lowest three-point percentage in her career, Doc.
7 of 10 of their field goals before we started this quarter were in the paint. This is a team that shoots a lot of threes, but they're not settling right now. They're taking good shots, and that's a perfect example.
Breanna Stewart muscling her way inside and putting it up and in, and they're coming alive. Only down by 1, 32 to 31. A 7-0 run, all from Breanna Stewart. Picks it up outside the Billings. Clark, double team, sneaking her way inside, gets it outside. The jumper doesn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Maylee to Stewart. Steps into it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they read my mind on that one. I'm over here like, pull it. Knocked down another one. All smiles from Stewie. Had to feel good. But how about Maylee? Just facilitating, knowing where her teammates that we're better together, and we wanted to stay together. We know that the time is now for championship season with the Liberty, and look at those numbers, undeniable when they are healthy and out there on the floor.
Yes, the Liberty, when Sabrina, Stewart, and Jones are all in the lineup, New York has a record of 70-16. That's an 81.4% winning percentage.
My goodness.
That is insane.
That's insane. And understand them having to pick to be back in the finals this year.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a team that was riddled with injuries last year. So many rotations they had to fight through, creating space for each other to shine. And Stewart flourishing right now.
Brianna Stewart happy to be back. This whole offseason, she can get a championship this season, but 15 points, 6 of 7 from the field, and 4 rebounds, just putting it on to them.
And it's just so much hoops to go around, and Stewart is picking up right where she left off with the championship.
And she's really playing hard as Clark being guarded by Ionescu, the step back. Doesn't get it to fall, rebounded by Jones. Defense from Ionescu, Maylee. To Saab, being guarded by Cunningham. Cunningham is all over her, uses the screen by Laney. Laney to Maylee, making her way inside, floats it up, doesn't get it to fall. Jones, the rebound, tussling and fighting with Billings. And it's a foul. Dom, we see how hard they're playing right now. How hard?
What a big shot. What a big shot. Biggest shot of the game. Timely for Paolo Banchero.
First 3 of the game, he has 22. Asked about his performances in the playoffs. Tobias Harris has 23. Banchero.
And when you're talking about the best play, be a free throw. Cade Cunningham wasn't having his best, and you look at it now, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, setting the table for Tobias Harris.
Rebound Liberty, they're coming up. Hahn, nice catch and puts it in. Nice pass from Belanger Laney Hamilton.
And how about the veteran leadership for Laney Hamilton? Made eye contact with Hahn as she was running down the floor. Looked like she wasn't going to get her feet set, but that's where she's grown. She's agile in running the floor.
Got all the way down before everyone else and was able to catch that ball and be patient with it before she... Simpson puts the first free throw in, and she says that just brings smiles to her.
She says this is home. You know, the dream to play in the W, and how she just feels so much welcome back from, learning the plays have been easier for her because she's worked on her English, worked on understanding schemes and reading the defense. And it's already been fun to see her back.
The Fever coming up with a turnover right there. Sophie Cunningham being all over that one. A defensive pest. And she just looks like she's in such physical shape.
Oh my goodness. When I walked into training camp yesterday, the first thing I looked, I'm like, girl, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your muscles. And she replied, thank you, girl. I've been working on it.
Cunningham puts it in again. Her third three-pointer on the night. Hamilton, I mean, I felt a little insecure. I looked at my back yesterday, and I need to get rid of these rolls.
She motivated. She had something to prove this season, and 3 threes already in this game.
Already starting in the first game, she's already on fire. Clark out to Cunningham, takes it again. No way. Jones, Hahn, thought about it. Stewart using the screen, over to Jones. Loses the ball, and it's gonna stay right here. 39-39 with 5:34. Her presence out there on the floor means a lot. She's in great shape, a very high IQ player, and she picked up on everything very quickly upon arrival.
Absolutely, and listen now, she came from UConn, so these are a lot of high IQ players out here on this floor. Play college basketball at a high level. They're used to schemes. They're used to adjusting on the fly in a short time, and we know the negotiation with the CBA, the training camp, there was a lot of things that were sped up here. And Coach DeMarco said that, you know, it was a scramble, but everyone is doing a nice job.
Pryor being guarded by Mitchell. To John Paul Jones, nice pass from Pryor, the dish to Jones inside, and she puts it in.
And that's the 4th assist for Nye. Beautiful job just keeping her dribble alive. I feel like the jitters just settled for her, and she saw what she needed to read against the defense. You know, this is a player that I've been covering since she was at Sacred Heart, and she is dynamic and facilitating.
She's very fast too, the quickness. Passes it out, finds Jones again. Jones gets it down low. Hahn, the post move down low, puts it up and in. The hoop and the harm.
She just has a positive impact.
Sabrina Ionescu and Pryor both have 4 assists in the game tonight. And Hahn, you can see that her game has continued to evolve since she's been away from the league. Simpson, Mitchell. The ball between the legs, uses the screen, has Hahn right back. Gardner playing great defense. Walker Kimbrough. That is a foul by Fowler.
And here with a steal.
Gardner defensively coming up with it. Picks up the dribble. Pryor using the screen from Hahn. Hahn rolling to the basket. Pryor has 4 assists on the night so far. Now trying to get a little bit of her own, but swatted by Johnson. Mitchell steps into it. Doesn't get it to fall, rims out. Billings gets it right back, misses. And Gardner down low to Hahn in an island by herself. Trying to go to work. Gets it right back. Oh, a nice touch from Hahn. 7
From the Liberty too, because she got to get that basketball back, man. The mismatch down low.
Mitchell was trying to Oh, Pryor had the right intention, but a little too high and went out for Fowler. As Benijah Lady Hamilton.
Just silky smooth.
Don't miss a moment. Follow at NY Liberty to stay up to date on all of the latest news. Liberty coming up, 2:55 remaining in the first half. Ionescu picks up the ball, nearly lost it. Hahn, the floater. She is bringing out the...
Dipping in her bag.
Oh, Johnson, nice move. Kept the ball up on the string. Parted the Red Sea and laid it in.
Butte opened up. Raven Johnson can get off and running in transition as well.
Lady Hamilton, 2:25 remaining in this first half. Johnson comes up with the steal. Billings. Oh, nice smooth touch.
Poised, Johnson has 2 options up the whole time, looking for the trailer, and Billings is going to run the floor to reward her.
Getting tied up down low, swatted. And it's going the other way. The defense has come alive for the Fever, down by 3. Looking to tie it, gets it to fall. Kelsey Mitchell. A 7-0 run now for the Indiana Fever.